A group of frustrated Valley of Peace farmers this morning blocked one of the main roads in the village. Frustrated and armed with land documents and determination, the farmers would not move even though police officers were called to the area to respond. Some 80 farmers of the Valley of Peace Farmers Association say that their leased lands have been sold by the Ministry of Natural Resources.
Farmers have, most of them have 20, 25 years starting working there. In 2002, some of them start getting the lease, and in 2012, the rest get lease. Some application, they will not approve.
There are different areas in the village that are being affected. Some of them are lands that have been surveyed by UNHCR since the village start. Wow. And unfortunately, some people had their lease expired, but the ministry have been making businesses of our lands. That's why they were selling it to the company.
That company is Valley of Peace Farms Limited, and the general manager, Gilbert Canton Jr., was in the midst of the showdown between police and farmers this morning. Farmers have been cultivating the land for more than 2 decades. Canton says that the company has title for 11,273 acres, but farmers say that they hold lease for 1,115 acres of that land. The dispute is not recent, but farmers got upset when they received word that the government had sold their lands.
Disputed areas are the south portion of our sugarcane area that you see it's not highlighted in green. It's not highlighted for development because we know there's a dispute. There is a dispute over in this area, again not highlighted for development because we've known for many years that there is a dispute and we want to get to a resolution. And these are the main areas, and then there are little spots of disputes. For example, right here in the north side of B43, which was one of the main areas that caused the dispute this time, is in dispute. There's a little parcel there, there's a small parcel over here. So the main areas are this one and this one, but there are many other small disputes that we will try to resolve in this negotiation that we're about to do.
And that continued negotiation was possible after cooler heads prevailed this morning. While tensions were high, Canton and the chairman of the Farmers Association, Ever Blandon, met with the land commissioner to peacefully forge a way forward. The ministry says that it will lead an inspection team to determine the current state of the ground and establish the various claims. All developments in the disputed areas have been suspended.
When we first started negotiations in 2017, we had an agreement with the farmers that the 2017 satellite image would form the baseline. Now, however, they've cleared, I don't know, maybe a couple hundred acres more. So we now need to assess what the situation is now. And then we will then go back, or Lands Department will then go back and look for title, lease, and determine what rights anybody has where. And then there'll be a negotiation to see what we will do.
All farmers know where are their lands because we have a list and we have the permission to survey. So the only thing that has been happened that they drop our pegs. But we know where our land are, where it reach.
It's 70 families, and they are, as I tell you, they are hard-working farmers in our village. You can see all the vegetables. Most of the vegetables that come to the market come from our village, Valley of Peace.
A second meeting between the parties is scheduled for Friday, March 20th. Reporting for News 5, Hipolito, Novelo.